Hello, how you doing? I am Rebecca Nichols and this is my podcast, Royal Treats. I'm talking a little bit about birth struggles, birth stories, and the way we were born, how we are born, and what that means in terms of who we are and how we are and the way we are and the way we do and everything we say about ourselves. We have this possibility to rewrite the story of our life. We have the pen in our hand. The book of life is ours for the creating. Isn't that powerful when you hear it and you look at it from that perspective? You know, when I talk about my life, I say, well, you know what? I've created everything in it, good, the bad, the ugly. Like it or not, it's always been me. I take responsibility for my own happiness. I take responsibility for the sadness and the bad stuff that's also happened, because I feel that's very important, as well as the great stuff that's happened. We don't really own and take responsibility for the bad stuff, whether we're part of it or not part of it, or whether we feel that it was fair or just. We just own it and go, it is what it is, it happened. There could have been some things that I did differently or should have done or would have done. And shoulda, woulda, coulda doesn't really work anyhow. Hindsight's a great thing if you're a time traveller, but other than that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's been and what's done. And there's some things that have been and done in my life, and I wish I could have gone back and changed things. But, you know, this is never going to happen. So we're here as human beings. The fact that you're here and you're listening to this, I just want you to know that you are a miracle. Your life means something, and I'm going to help you discover what your life means to you. I can't tell you what your life means or what life means. There's no meaning. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. Life has no meaning. Doesn't mean a thing. Write it on a big, bold letters. Life has no meaning. Then go out and start afresh and tell yourself, I am creating this reality. I am the only person who can give meaning to my life. Your happiness does not belong in anyone else's hands apart from you. Your joy and your peace does not belong to anyone else either. It is all about you and what you bring forth and what you birth and what you create into this world. Now, you are a creation. You were born into this world in order to create the life that you wish to live. And I go as far as to say that actually we chose a lot of the stuff before we came here. Like we choose our parents and we choose some of the certain things that we experience in this life. I kind of look at it a bit more deeper than that, and some people won't get that, and that's fine, and people will have a different perspective onto how I see things. But I just believe that life doesn't really have a meaning other than the one we give. Simple. And if I know that in my head, that I then have the power, it's back in my hands to then go forward and create what I need to create. No excuses, no blame, no victim mentality, leaving the trauma behind me, and therefore going forward to make the best of what's been given to me. So we are going to be moving on to talk about if you were attempted abortion or miscarriage. Now obviously you're here, so you weren't aborted. But the energy was there and the intention was there to maybe abort you, and it didn't happen. You didn't go through. Maybe your mum changed her mind. Maybe she walked into the clinic and said, actually, no, I can't do this. I'm going to keep the baby and I'm not going to do this. Maybe you were nearly miscarried. Actually, I was nearly miscarried twice. My mum bled a little bit, and she didn't tell me until this year. I had to probe at her about it. So do probing, please, if you can. And some of you have actually contacted me and said, really sorry, I don't have contact with my parents, or my parents are dead and my mum's not around, or obviously various other things. So if that's the case, then please, the only thing I can suggest is that you just go through all the birth struggles and make assumption that everything applies to you, because if you don't know, it's better to go through all of them and do the clearing of the script or reframing. Reframing will apply to you if you're doing my paid courses or you've downloaded some of my course material on my website. We've got part 1 of the Chakra workbook is out now, which is the root chakra, so you can purchase that. Please do email me info@queenofmylife.london for further information about that, and I'll be happy to assist, or one of my team will be able to assist you. It's important we get this. I can't stress enough the importance of understanding what I understand and know what I know, because I think this knowledge is powerful in itself. It just really is. It has the power to shape your reality and change it into something new. And wow, it can be really something. So if you were attempted abortion or miscarry, you might feel that you're unsafe, that life is a bit unsafe for you. You might feel that life is a bit dangerous. You might feel anxious. Anxiety will probably be really, really high in your life. You might be experiencing trauma and stress a lot. You might feel victim. Do you feel like a victim? Do you feel unloved? I did. All these apply to me. I was this person. I felt guilty. I shouldn't be here. I don't feel very loved. I'm not worthy. I'm always suffering. People are leaving. I always suffer loss. People always leave me. Relationships always end. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve to be here. Why am I here? I don't get it. What's it about? This life is just a struggle. Why is it such a struggle? Why is it such a struggle? I'm always doing more. I'm always working. I'm always struggling. And I'm always tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of not getting anywhere. I feel like I'm living for someone else. I'm not doing well in this life. I'm really not doing well. You have to struggle to survive in this life. Life is just one big struggle. And I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. So these things like really, really do ring true for me. And these things, when I say them, I think, God, I was this person for so many years. This is the darkness that I went through. And this will resonate with you if this is your struggle. And I want you to know that it's possible for you to feel joy and abundance and love and good in relationships and free. Just free. Free. That word is so I just get goosebumps thinking about free. I am free. I am free. And I want you to expect the best for your life. I want you to know that you're worthy. I want you to feel happy, to be alive, to feel aliveness, to feel love, to feel cared for, to feel safe. All these things are important, that you must feel them. And if you don't feel them, then it's a possibility for you that you'll have to just work through them till you do get it. Just know that it doesn't happen overnight, guys. Okay, if you're listening to this and you're going through the podcast and you're listening to the birth struggles and you're listening to whether they relate to you, and obviously you'll go through what birth struggles relate to you, and you might be saying to yourself, yeah, this is me. God, this is me. This is exactly how I am and where I'm at and where I'm at in my life and what I'm doing in my life. This is me. This is me, and I don't want to be this person anymore. I've had enough of being this person. I've been this person in my life. God damn it. And then I had enough of that as well. I had enough of it, and so I changed. And I decided and I made a decision that I don't want to live in pain or suffering anymore. I didn't want to live in chaos. I didn't want to live in trauma. So I discovered Reiki. And Reiki changed my life, and therefore I do this because I want to change people's lives the way that my life has been changed. I do it because I think the universe needs more people out there doing this kind of stuff and making a difference in the world. and actually changing the world, so from the inside out. The outside world, I'm talking about the physical and what's going on in the flesh, is not that important when you compare to what's going on in the inside. Now, when we fix our inside, you know, I saw a really good quote yesterday, and it was an allegory. So imagine if your car's broken down, or it's wearing and tearing and it's on its last legs. You're not going to go and paint it. You're not going to go and paint it and respray it and get shiny new tyres, are you? That's what we do. We get a new haircut. We get our nails done. We buy a new dress. We put on some shoes. We might drink some alcohol. I used to smoke weed. It used to escape my reality. I drink a cocktail or two. Feel sexy. Okay, I'm all right. Everything's fine. And I was broken. I was broken on the inside. I was a broken woman. Not going anywhere. Just broken. Most of the time. So just know that, you know, when you really start to work on the healing within and discovering that beauty that lies within you, your outer world will change as your inner world changes. Yeah. True story, bro. I want you to feel that. You are unique. You are beautiful. There's joy waiting for you. There's abundance waiting for you. There's love waiting for you. I'm sending you love, always. You guys, if you're listening to this, I'm sending you love, okay? It's okay. It's okay to be broken. It's okay to have gone through trauma. I went through abuse. And it was awful. I went through domestic abuse, sexual abuse, mental abuse, drug abuse. I abused myself. Awful. I did some terrible things to myself that I'm not proud of, but also I just think that because of this and because of what I went through, because of the darkness, I'm able to now share what I'd gone through so that I can make this world a better place, that we don't have to live like this. We don't have to be these people, you don't have to be the way it is. It doesn't have to be that way. You have the opportunity to take a pen, and the book of life is yours, to write a new chapter, to write a new page, to tell a new story. Now I'm sharing my story with the world because my autobiography is coming out very soon, and you'll be being a chance to be a part of that, as I'm going to be crowdfunding to raise the funds to do it. I want you guys to win in life. Seriously, I want you guys to find happiness, peace, prosperity, health, wealth, whatever it may be, so that you can live this life for the way that it's been intended. Life is magical, and when you look at life as if it's magical, it becomes magical. It becomes magical. So we've not got long left of the birth struggles, and then we can start moving on and talking a little bit more about money. Yes, I know you want to talk about money and how you're going to get more money, and money. Money makes the world go round. We all need it, but we also need to have a healthy relationship with money. So once we work through these birth struggles, I'll be doing a couple of podcasts on money, plus the opportunity for you to download some material from the website that I'm going to be working on over the next few days to get that out to you guys, because we need to have a healthy relationship with money in order to attract more money into our lives, and we need to know that money is there for us. When we need it, it will show up in our lives, and so that's really important to know, and you'll get a deeper understanding of how we can do that, plus some energy clearing techniques. Loads more to come, guys. Thank you so much for being here, for listening, for being present, for taking time to invest in yourself. Okay, sending you lots of love, lots of light. Take care. Bye.